So my first question is for Mike. What is your biggest challenge in playing the role of Tommy Shine in this film, and how do you deal with it?
I think like any character, you're trying to bring authenticity to every character. You want to have the character be portrayed in the most realistic way possible, in that their journey is something that happens to them, and you have to let it unfold in that way every time. The hardest thing about, I think, acting, people forget, because as actors we just do it, and that's part of what our job is. Gotcha. Every time you see something, it is as if it's happened for the first time. This is a story that actually happened. It's true. I read it and I go, okay, but now it has to happen for you, the actor, for you, the character, so the audience now sees it for the same way. They're going on this journey. We basically we're telling a story that we all know, right? Because we've all read it, and we are tasked with the job is to make sure that the audience feels like it's happening for them as well for the first time, and they're on that journey with you. So always doing that sort of work, it's always a little difficult, but that's what you're supposed to do, and that's what we're supposed to do.
Second, how is it working with other cast members, and who did you bond with the most, and why?
Is that for me as well, or just?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I worked with everybody. I had a great experience working with everybody. I didn't get a chance to work in scenes with everybody per se. I'd known Chrissy. I'd met her probably a few months earlier. We did a stage reading in New York together. So I was familiar with her. I never met Dennis, but I was a big fan of his. So immediately I was like, happy to for him to be on board. It's a small business. Anytime you're a tall black guy, usually you're going to share a makeup artist or two at some point or something, a stunt double. This is a very small business, as we all know. So I was happy to finally meet him, because it's like, hey, I use this. I'm like, yeah, Dennis Haysberth, yeah, it's like, these things, the similarities, and you go, okay. So big fan of his. I was happy to meet him. Topher, Josh, everybody that was involved was somebody I was familiar with their work, and I wanted to meet them, and I was happy to work with them. So as far as bonding, I've kept in touch. Me and Dennis have texted from time to time, obviously. Right. I bumped into Topher at the playground. He lives not too far from me. So as a kid, I didn't realize that we lived in a neighborhood together. And I've seen Chrissy several times. We just did a NAACP Image Award presentation together, promoting Breakthrough, and just, so we can make an appearance. So yeah, it's a small world, and I'm sure I'll see him again.
Amazing. Okay, Dennis, what made you want to work in this film?
The story. The producer, Devon Franklin, Devon, excuse me, and the fact that it's true. It's a true story, and I have a very strong faith background, and so I knew my mother would be proud of it.
Final question. When you first saw the script, what struck you the most?
What struck me the most? The love of a mother. A mother's love, and her strength, and her will. Her will to get everyone on board with her, the way she was thinking, and the way she believed that her son was going to be all right. She wanted everybody and demanded that everybody believe that her son was going to make it. And I say, man, that's power.
Wow, amazing. So I just want to thank you guys both for your time.
Thank you, man.
I had fun interviewing you, and hope you guys have a good day.
Thank you, man.
You do the same.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right. It's a pleasure.
All right.